Welcome back to the Yins and Use podcast. Week 3 of the NFL season is in the books, and things are starting to get real. We've got teams separating themselves as contenders, others already hitting the panic button, and a whole lot of drama in between. This week had everything. Late game heroics, some George Pickens crash outs, and a few teams proving they might be better than we thought. We'll break down every storyline that mattered, calling out the biggest surprises, and of course giving you some hot takes that you probably won't hear anywhere else. Week 3 gave us plenty to overreact to, so let's dive into it. This is the Yins and Use podcast. Let's get cracking.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Yins and Use. My name is Ben. This is Nathan. How you doing today, man?
I'm going to be honest, Ben. I'm not doing very good.
Why?
Oh, 1 and 2 in fantasy. Both of my starting running backs are out for the season. I'm still nervous about the Steelers. And I'm all emotions right now.
It's okay, man. And I'll tell you exactly why. Because I'm 3-0 in fantasy.
Well, that unfortunately does not help me because I don't care too much. My running back room is now relying on Cam Scatteroo, which after Sunday night's game is a little less of a problem.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Well, my second one is R.J. Harvey. That is a problem.
That's a big problem.
Yes. Yeah, Austin Eckler went out week 2. Non-contact, Achilles, out for the season. James Conner, his leg bent in all sorts of directions that it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
He's out for the season. Yeah, that was pretty hard. My running back room already, as you can tell, wasn't good enough because those two were my starters. And again, now it lies in Scatteroo and R.J. Harvey. And I am one of the many fools that fell for the R.J. Harvey trap.
So, could I have Brock Bowers?
No, I need him.
You sure?
He's my only tight end on my team.
Well, you got no running backs, so...
I got Cam Scatteroo. You see that guy run?
He does run. He is like a fucking train. Dude just goes.
It is a train, man.
Awesome.
He's badass, so hopefully he can do that the rest of the season.
It's the only good thing that the Giants have going for them right now.
It's not good. And then, to make it even worse, my wide receiver room has just not been doing good. I have been getting insanely unlucky in my decision-making and starting. So, I chose to sit Garrett Wilson week 1, start Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Kupp did nothing. Garrett Wilson did everything. The next week, I'm like, all right, I'm going to learn from my mistake. I'm going to start Garrett Wilson and put Cooper Kupp on the bench. Cooper Kupp goes off in Pittsburgh week 2. Garrett Wilson does not do anything. So I flip it again, and the same thing happens. You know what's terrible?
What?
Well, when a team can put up about 50 points of offense and your wide receiver doesn't feed off of that at all.
Let me take a guess. Justin Jefferson.
Well, see, Justin Jefferson, yes. But you know what's even crazier than that?
Oh, no.
Happening twice. The Vikings and the Seahawks both put up almost 50 points.
Oh,
and
brother.
Cooper Kupp and Justin Jefferson did not contribute at all.
Oh.
How do teams just feed so much and then they left with one guy to starve?
I don't know, man. I just don't have that problem, so I've never really thought about it.
And then I put Jared Goff, and of course the run game was awesome, so they weren't throwing the ball. The Ravens are bad.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers hurt his knee, and Geno Smith is looking like huge poop. Ben.
Huge poop.
Huge poop.
Unlimited.
Unlimited poop. And then, I got the Steelers defense. They're not looking too good 3 weeks in. Cam Little, however, is my MVP.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Cam. The Jacksonville Jaguars, the kicker.
I was going to say, I can hear it in your voice. Fantasy's starting to take a toll on you. This happens every year, but...
I'm hitting the panic button.
Yeah.
I don't know how I crawl myself out of this. I was kind of banking on R.J. Harvey being good towards the end of the season as they start to use him more, because that's when I had Austin Eckler and James Conner.
Right.
Now he has to be my starter, and it's not looking good.
Well, waiver wire.
Those are my only. Today's. What is today? Today's Wednesday, so...
No, today's
I'm sorry,
Tuesday.
today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Waiver wire goes live tomorrow. And if Trey Benson is not on my team because someone else takes him,
Which
I feel like I deserve him. He's the backup to James Conner. I lose James Conner after losing Austin Eckler. I'm not asking for a whole lot, I feel.
you're asking for a handout.
And if the guy that takes him is the guy that has Christian McCaffrey and Chase Brown on his team,
Which was
I'm
crazy.
I'm going to hurt somebody.
Because we were talking to him today.
By the time this goes live, we'll know who has him.
True.
So,
True.
And yeah, I texted you. I was like, I really need Trey Benson. I think I'm going to get him. And then not even a minute later, he said, hey, what do you guys think about Trey Benson? And he has a higher claim than me on the priority list. So
Yeah, this will be a very telling week. It'll be very interesting.
and I will be mad, and I feel like I have a right to be mad. I feel like I deserve the crash out that I'm going to have tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. When I wake up, and the first thing I do is check my phone for the waiver claims.
Of course, yeah. Well, I guess you want to just jump into it?
Oh my God, dude, enough sulking, man. Let's get into this week 3 recap. Play the music. Thursday night in Buffalo, Josh Allen tosses 3 touchdowns. The defense picks off Tua twice. The Bills circle the wagon, and Miami is not looking good, taking down the Dolphins 31-21. Sunday, Cleveland. Packers line up for a game-tying field goal and blocked. Scoop scored the other way. Browns defense helps force an ugly win, 13-10 over the Packers. In Indy, Daniel Jones throws 3 touchdowns and Jonathan Taylor runs wild. The Colts hammer the Titans 41-20, and the only bad takeaway from Indy is that they finally had their one and only punt on the season. Vikings absolutely destroy the Bengals 48-10 in the return of Carson Wentz as Wentz swings 4 touchdowns and the defense forces 5 turnovers. And Cincy's season is looking in for trouble. Foxborough, Steelers 21, Patriots 14. Aaron Rodgers connects with Calvin Austin to pass Brett Favre for the fourth most career passing touchdowns in NFL history. TJ Watt gets a strip sack and seals it late for the rest, and the rest of the defense forces 5 takeaways. Out west, the Eagles beat the Rams 33-26. Jalen Hurts sneaks in, A.J. Brown hauls in a bomb, and the brotherly shove remains automatic for the Eagles. In Tampa, Baker Mayfield throws 2 touchdowns, and the Bucs block a punt, and they edge out the Jets 29-27 in a sweet revenge game for Baker Mayfield. Commanders 41, Raiders 24. Marcus Mariota spreads it around for 1 touchdown and finds one on the ground himself. Washington defense scores off a strip sack. Raider Nation is not looking good. Carolina, absolute domination. Panthers 30, Falcons nothing. Bryce Young throws for 2 scores. Defense picks off Michael Penix twice, and Atlanta does not even sniff the red zone. Jacksonville edges Houston 17-10 as Trevor Lawrence connects for Brian Thomas late in the 4th quarter to help us score, and the Jags defense pick off C.J. Stroud in crunch time. In Denver, Chargers 23, Broncos 20. Justin Herbert is playing his best ball yet, hitting Keenan Allen for a touchdown and a last-second field goal ices the game for the Chargers. Seattle, an avalanche. Seahawks 44, Saints 13. Sam Darnold looking sharp. Troy Horton takes a punt back 95 yards, and the 12s get the party. In Chicago, Caleb Williams makes Soldier Field his playground, throwing 3 touchdowns, including a bomb to DJ Moore. The Bears stomp the Cowboys 31-14 as Dak throws 2 picks and Lamb leaves injured. The Niners sneak out of Arizona with a 16-15 win. Christian McCaffrey finds the end zone, and the defense stuffs a late Cardinals 2-point try to hang on. Kansas City, finally in the win column. Chiefs 22, Giants 9. Mahomes 2 touchdowns, Kelsey's 1. The defense sacked Russ 4 times. He is not cooking in New York. And Monday night in Baltimore, the Lions 38, Ravens 30. Jared Goff looking steady. David Montgomery looking dangerous, punching in 2 scores. And Dan Campbell goes for it on 4th down 3 times, converting all 3 of them. Ravens fall to 1-2. And that is week 3 in the NFL.
That was a pretty quick recap. You did a good job on that
Thank you.
one. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what the time on that was, but
But yeah, pretty good good week for football. A lot of upsets, a lot of things that people didn't expect.
Yeah, a lot of takeaways and a lot of commotion going on all sides. We'll start Thursday night. We said it every week so far. Dolphins are in trouble.
Dolphins are really. I will say that game should not have been as close as it was.
Yes, and I'll give it this. This one, Mike McDaniel actually came prepared for Josh Allen and the Bills.
Well, you know,
and
his old saying, if you want to win football, you got to win.
You got to win. And he wanted to win. Tua did not.
No.
I mean, Miami's driving down the field. He throws that pick late. I mean, they end up almost tying this game.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah,
Potentially.
that was what settled the game for him. But I mean, Bills still looked good. I mean, Dolphins defense just kind of showed up.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it was a little closer than I think a lot of people were expecting. But I think Michael McDaniel came in wanting to win in Buffalo. But yeah, that late Tua turnover, it's brutal, man. It's brutal.
Tua turned the ball over, man.
It's continuing to open up the question. I mean, what do we do? What are we doing with Tua in Miami, man?
It's a real question. Who is the biggest problem? Is it McDaniel? Is it Tua? Is it the offensive line? I mean, Tua is not the answer, I don't think. But like we've been saying for the past 2 weeks, McDaniel isn't the answer either. What's that?
I said they paid him like he's the answer.
Yeah. Did I ask how long his contract is?
Well, let's find out real quick because Google is free.
I love having a podcast that's not live.
How the hell do you spell his last name?
T-A-G-O-V.
Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
New contract. Search. Tua Tagovailoa signed a 4-year, $212 million extension with the Miami Dolphins in July of 2024.
After he was dead all of 2024?
Sure was.
I mean, why would he do that? Why would they even offer that to him?
He made a Pro Bowl the year before.
Yeah, but
he led the league in passing yards and made his first Pro Bowl. And then they signed him, and then he died.
I was going to say, did he not? Summer of 2024. I see. Okay, I'm picking up.
He then went into the next season.
Gotcha. I was thinking that you were saying that they gave him that contract after his, fourth concussion? Third concussion?
Yeah. No, he signed this, and then, luckily he got that contract.
Yeah.
The bills he's going to have to pay now.
It's guaranteed, 100? Holy Jesus. It's guaranteed
That's a lot of money.
$167.1 million?
No, he's getting paid a lot of money.
Wow. Yeah, good for him. Make the bag.
Where does that put him on the list of highest paid quarterbacks?
Now, how much of that is going towards medical bills?
That's actually...
Maybe that's why they gave him such a high contract.
It goes... Wow, this is a disgusting list. This is so gross. You'll never be able to tell me the top 5.
Quarterbacks or just players?
Quarterbacks. Highest paid quarterbacks.
I'd like to say Mahomes is in the top 5.
Dude, he's not even in the top 10.
That's crazy. Airball, Stafford.
He's below Mahomes.
What? Okay, all right. What's this list looking like?
All right, we'll start at 5 and work our way up.
Okay.
So, $275 million at 5 is Trevor Lawrence.
What?
That's his value. His true value, or total value, is $275 million.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay. What's number 4?
Jordan Love.
Reasonable.
I mean, he is their future. I mean, they could win a Super Bowl this year.
Totally could.
He just got his contract after his MVP season.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Joe Burrow.
Okay.
And then Dak Prescott.
Are you serious?
Swear. Let's even go past that. Tua is 6 with his contract. And it goes down the list. Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert. That, I think, is the 10.
You're telling me that the quarterback...
No, Lamar Jackson is the 10th. Lamar Jackson is the 10th.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm surprised he's not on there. But you're telling me that the quarterback that got beat by Caleb Williams this week is the highest paid quarterback?
He also threw 2 interceptions.
Oh, my God. What are we doing?
We're also 3 weeks in, and we've gotten our first George Pickens crash out.
Oh, wait.
I'm shocked it took this long.
Hold on. I didn't see that. What happened?
Oh, yeah. It was one of his interceptions late. He threw it to George Pickens, and I don't know what he was trying to do, but Pickens kind of batted in the air and got picked off.
Of course.
And then he's on the sideline throwing his helmet and
what a key player, man.
I mean, just doing his thing, man.
What a great guy.
Again, I love to see it. It's entertaining, and it's not my problem anymore.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of crash outs, C.J. Gardner-Johnson dropped by the Texans out of seemingly nowhere, and as an Eagles fan, I kind of love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was doing too hot.
He wasn't. He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't bad at the Eagles. I thought he was great last year, but he's a locker room cancer. From what I've heard, obviously.
I mean, Baker Mayfield was dicing him up week 2 and then posted about it on his social media. Which was hilarious.
I didn't see that.
And then I didn't watch week 3, but Jags came out with a win. So Must have not been doing his job, if I had to take a wild guess.
Yeah. Well, enjoy free agency, my friend.
He's got a ring, so
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you need from him? C.J. Stroud, move on to the next game. Yeah, Jag 17, Houston Texans 10. C.J. Stroud just can't play football, dude.
He can't. You were totally right. I mean, we said it last week. Sophomore slump is non-existent for C.J. Stroud. He just sucks.
Yeah. He threw 2 picks. One of them was on what would have been a game-winning drive, so iced that. I mean, what happened his rookie year, dude? Like, it's kind of funny.
I mean, he did a lot of praying. Maybe he's just not praying as much.
You think? Maybe he isn't praying enough. So, is he thanking God for these losses? just genuine question. Maybe he was like getting greedy, like only thinking for the wins, and
that's exactly what it is. That makes sense.
Maybe that could make sense. I haven't seen too much on that. Just something to think about of like what's going on. Maybe we can be humbled, C.J. Stroud, and then be like, all right, let's turn it around.
When's the Texans bye week? Week 6.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
All right, something tells me you give him a week off, let him sit down, let him go to church. He hasn't been able to go to church on Sundays.
Oh, good point.
So he goes to church, prays about it, comes back week 7, brand new man. Born again, if you will.
What's the schedule look like? How do they turn around? Oh, Titans?
Okay. That's doable, I'd like to
Turn around, get their first win. It's at home.
I'm going to pull it up on my end here.
But then they got the Ravens, Seahawks, the Niners. Chiefs are on here. Bills are on here. Chargers are on here. Ay. Ooh. They still have to play the Colts twice.
Oh, yeah, they're going to lose because Daniel Jones. What a hero.
I need to publicly apologize to Daniel Jones, dude.
Yes, you do.
It's 3 weeks. He's still looking really legit.
He looks great. He looks
Jonathan
awesome.
Taylor might be the best running back in the league right now.
How did they not bring him down? He ran through like 5 guys.
Stopped. But no, like, looks like prime Le'Veon Bell.
It was crazy. I have not seen a running back able to just carry all that weight, especially a guy of his stature. Like he's a big dude, but like he's not like big, you know? And he was just able to get through everybody for that touchdown. How many yards was that? Was that a 30-yarder? 40-yarder?
It was.
Or was it even more than that?
Huge ball.
46 yards. That was great. What a guy.
Yeah, no, he's looking legit. He might be the RB1 this season.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think he is right now. And then I'm going to take a pause.
Yeah, take a pause. Take a pause. I'll talk to the audience here. So, guys, I survived my surgery. That was pretty cool. Got a tumor taken out of my stomach. So I'm dealing with that right now. That's why I'm a little bit low energy. What else is going on? I got these cool pens from the link from my friend Jared. I got this one too. Oh, he's back.
What are you doing?
Talking to the audience. Don't worry about it.
Golly.
But anyway, talking about RB1, Jonathan Taylor. Tom was totally right about Jonathan Taylor.
He finally pays off of him drafting Jonathan Taylor.
I was going to say, I wasn't built into the
years?
hype, but I should have listened to him.
He just never stopped believing, dude. That was it.
Good for him. The Colts look like a great team this year. Maybe not like Super Bowl contenders, but they look really good.
I mean, I think they're going to win the South.
Yeah.
I think they easily now can.
Because
I mean, they're definitely in the driver's seat. They're 3-0. Jags right behind them 2-1, and then Texans and Titans are both 0-3.
Yeah, with every team in that division, obviously it's early, so I'm not going to say it's a lock. Jags could come out of nowhere. C.J. Stroud could come out of nowhere after week 6, but I'm really riding this Colts train, man. I'm liking it.
Yeah, I mean they're going to get tested here coming up soon. So they got the Rams is their next game this week.
That's going to be a big one.
In LA, so that'll be a good one. And the Raiders, Cardinals, Chargers, the big one.
The Raiders,
Steelers, watch out. Uh-oh.
We'll see. Falcons, they should be able to beat the Falcons after what we saw this week. Holy hell.
Dude.
Big old Michael Penis. He sucks.
Big Kirko.
Big Kirko's coming
saw
back.
The field.
Yeah.
Big Kirko saw the field.
Do you think they start him again? Do you think they bring him
I
back?
don't think yet, but I think this is another week of what Michael Penix just did, week 3.
You know,
Like, they didn't even get in the red zone once.
I saw a stat. They never got past their 30-yard line.
It was bad. No, it was
Terrible.
like, really, really bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying like I would be able to, but I can't imagine how you can't get past your own 30
I mean, like, they
as a professional
were
football team.
stuffing Bijan really well, and then, like, Michael Penix just couldn't connect with anybody.
Oh yeah. No, I mean,
Picked off twice.
let's see, who did they play this week?
Panthers.
Yeah. No, their defense was looking really good. Oh my god.
Bryce Young, dude. Slicing and dicing.
He's looking all right.
Yeah, he is. Like, I think the Panthers, I think the potential is absolutely there for the Panthers. I like it.
Yeah.
personally. I'm not giving up on Bryce Young just yet.
I spoke really early on him this year. I mean, when we did our like mock playoff prediction thing, I put them going really low, but I think I'm wrong. They're looking like a team. They play what, Pats next?
It's possible.
I think so. That should be a pretty good game. I'd put them kind of at the same skill level right now.
I kind of like Drake May.
Drake May looked really good. I mean,
yeah, let's
just get into
dive
it. Yeah.
the Steelers game. So I am gonna just have a little bit of grievance. If you're a box score merchant, you look at this, you're like, 21-14, but then the defense had 5 takeaways. Defense still makes me nervous, dude.
Yeah.
Defense still makes me. Their third down defense is awful. More specifically, 3rd and long. How they converted a 3rd and long every single time.
Did they really?
Yeah, like, it's so bad
I
how they can do that. But like, this is like the second game in the last 4 years where the Steelers won without a Chris Boswell field goal.
really.
Yes, isn't that kind of
It's insane.
Kinda kooky.
That's a terrible stat.
isn't that kind of kooky? I mean, you got to pay the man.
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
Boswell helps us. He wins us games.
Damn, yeah. Looking at the team stats, the Pats beat the Steelers out in every percentage here. That's crazy.
I think in the 2 wins the Steelers have had this year, their opponents have outgained them by just under 300 yards.
That's wild. How do you even do that?
I don't know, dude. Aaron Rodgers finds a way. He didn't find a way. This one was the defense. I'll give the credit to this. I mean, again, 5 turnovers is 5 turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. However, like, two of them were just from the Patriots just driving down the field.
Right.
And, like, in the red zone in the 5, looking just forced a fumble. TJ Watt finally woke up after giving the league a 2-game head start. He had 2 sacks as a forced fumble recovery. Looked really nice. So that was fun to see. Another piece I like to see, Derek Harmon, the rookie we drafted in the first round this year, got a little bit of the action. He only played on, I think it was like between 30 and 40 snaps the game against the Patriots, but he had a sack.
Hey.
I think he's going to be
Yeah,
good.
that's big.
I
Get
think
a
he's
sack
gonna be
your
really
rookie
good.
season. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, just, again, like 30 snaps of the game.
That's fantastic.
So, yeah, I'm excited for him. I think he's going to be really good. So, hopefully, as he gets off that knee injury, he's going to progress really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that. O-line needs to figure itself out.
Yeah.
For sure. There were, again, 5 forced turnovers from the defense. Could not convert on one of them.
Yeah.
That was bad.
We talked about it last episode. I was getting out of surgery like 2 days after that, so I was a little doped up when I was watching the game, which thought the Steelers lost. So I'm stupid.
A little bit. It's okay.
But 2, every play that I saw, Rodgers was running for his life for the most part.
The O-line needs to figure itself out. I told you that I'm kind of high on this O-line because they're young and like they still have something to learn, but like we're just unfortunately on the stage that you gotta figure it out.
And
right now.
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, young O-line, like you said, they'll presumably get better as the years go, depending on how many pieces stay. But I think it's something to build off of, for sure.
Yeah, Frazier's looked good. This is technically Troy Fautau's first season playing. He's looking all right. A couple of mistakes, and then Broderick Jones. I don't know when we pulled the plug on Broderick Jones. I really don't.
That's your left tackle?
He's the left tackle, yes. We've had for 3 years.
But just started playing left tackle this year, right?
Yes. So he was a left tackle in college, got drafted to the Steelers. They moved him to right tackle. He played right tackle for 2 years, and now he's back at his natural position at the left tackle. And still not looking the same, I will say.
Interesting.
He's looking the same.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting. So I don't know when we pull the plug on that experience. It is an experience. It's an experiment is what I wanted to say. But I don't know. That part makes me nervous. They just got to figure it out.
Yeah, why not throw him back onto right tackle? What's the?
That's because Troy Fautanu is
That's the
right
only
tackle.
reason.
Yeah, they drafted him 2 years ago for that other position. That's why like Broderick Jones was playing there. They didn't have him, and
Gotcha.
then they went out and got a right tackle.
Okay.
So that they could let Broderick play his left tackle position.
That makes sense.
But yeah, O-line's got to figure it out. He didn't look his best. He had 2 touchdowns, had a pick, and that pick was probably the worst I ever saw in my life. I mean, he just threw it right to the guy.
Yeah.
Right to the guy.
Hat man.
And maybe. I don't know. But one thing, right after the game, Rodgers was like, yeah, I suck today, which hearing quarterback accountability.
That's big.
I don't know when the last time I've heard that.
Yeah, especially
probably since
from the Steelers. I mean,
probably since Ben.
Yeah.
Was the last time I heard that.
Absolutely.
But definitely beats Kenny Pickett when he was injured. And they asked him in a press interview, they're like, did you learn anything from being sidelined? He was just like, no. No.
That guy won a Super Bowl.
What? Whatever.
He has a ring. That's so cool.
Technically. So does Will Greer. Will Greer has a
Yeah,
ring.
I just found that out. WVU's old quarterback had not Steelers, the Eagles Super Bowl ring. Didn't even realize he was on the practice squad.
Oh, I knew that.
I thought he was at the Cowboys.
He was.
So did he just go back mid-season? Because he started the season out.
He bounces around.
Okay, yeah.
He bounces around. He was at the Bengals for a very brief time.
Was he really?
As well last season. Yeah. Dude, you're talking to the biggest Will Greer fan alive. If Will Greer has no fans, I am dead.
But yeah, good for them. Good for them. I don't even remember how we got on the topic here.
We were just talking about Super. I don't know. We were rolling. Let's bounce back into it. I'm liking. 2-1's 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
It beats 1 and 2. I like the division lineup. Really good for the North. The Steelers are need to take control of these next 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Really, they control their destiny in the North.
Who do you guys have for the next 3?
The next 3 are Vikings, and it's the bye week, and then it's Browns and Bengals.
That's the one in Ireland?
Yes. Part of the reason the Vikings put up so many points that they did is that their defense had 2 pick sixes, which again also sucked because I was playing the Vikings, playing against the Vikings defense in fantasy. So that stunk, but that attributed to all their points. So offense was looking all right. Carson Wentz was moving the ball around pretty well. So now they play in Ireland. I think that's one's going to be good. I'm going to take the Steelers nod on that because I think this is going to be like a home game environment for the Steelers. There's a pretty big fan base of Pittsburgh and Ireland.
The Rooneys are all from Ireland, right?
Yes. Yeah. So there's a good fan base there. So I think that one's going to be good for the win. And then the Browns defense is solid. I'll give
Surprisingly.
them that. Their offense is awful, but like their defense, I think throughout the season is going to at least keep games competitive.
Yeah.
Solid.
I mean, shit, we saw it
they
this
just
week.
beat the Packers. they just beat the Packers. Blocked a field goal for a touchdown. Jordan Love had 2 interceptions.
Well, it's like we were saying, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago? It's always those games that you expect to win that you get shit on out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And Packers got shit on. I mean,
Yeah.
we were talking about them having a flawless season, and they put an end to that.
It is funny, and I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he's from the Packers. Was interviewed like before the game, and he was like, "Genuinely, I think we can go 17-0.
Yeah,
I don't see a team that can stop us." And they just lost to the Browns right after.
Yeah.
But the Browns defense is going to keep them in games, and then the Bengals looked awful. They looked really bad. Jake Browning looked really bad.
He looked terrible. We were just talking about that 9-8 season.
It looked bad, so they got to figure out their quarterback position quick. Or they can take their time. I don't really care. But as we currently stand in the North, the Bengals are 2-1, the Steelers are 2-1, the Ravens are 1-2, and the Browns are 1-2. And why I say Steelers have to capitalize on this game early because the Ravens are 1-2. Next week they play the Chiefs, who are also 1-2. Someone is going to start 1-3 in that game. And that's kind of crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The Ravens or the Chiefs are going to be 1-3.
Yeah. God, I wish that we could go back and redo our predictions because mine looks so bad now.
Yeah. Would you have them at 15-2?
I something like that. Yeah. I don't remember what I had for the Ravens, but I really expected the Chiefs to have a little bit more oomph, and they just don't.
Dude, I mean, again, their offense.
I mean, like
just not
they
good.
beat New York this year. Or last week,
Correct.
I guess, but it's New York. You know, that's not really.
Russell Wilson looked awful.
Yeah,
He looked so
and
bad.
and the Chiefs still kind of struggled. I mean, that should have been a blowout game, and 10-22. That's pretty big, but Last year they would have won by a lot more. Is all I'm
Well,
saying.
even like then, like I remember like people were talking about last year, and I think because like last year they were 15-2 as well, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. But like for all those games, a lot of those games were like one-score games.
Right.
And they said if they would have flipped the outcome of those one-score games, I think the Chiefs would have had like a losing season last year.
That's crazy.
So maybe this is just like last year everything could have went right for the Chiefs, went right, and now this year everything's just going wrong. Because like they have the opportunity to start 1-3.
I would love to see.
I would like to see
Love
that
to
too.
see it.
The Ravens, I would also like
I was
going to
say Ravens is bigger for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, again, if we can capitalize on these next 3 games, Vikings, Brown, and Bengals, which is Carson Wentz, Joe Flacco, and Jake Browning, and then the Ravens can
Could
lose,
you
start 1-3.
imagine not going to a wild card game this year? That would be insane.
Can I imagine? That would be insane.
That would be insane.
Now, this takes me back to last year when, late in the season, end of November, the Steelers had a 2-game lead against the Ravens for the North, and they lost it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was because Russell Wilson sucks, and I learned that on Sunday night. It's like 4th and goal Sunday night in the Ravens, and he throws a moon ball to the tunnel of the stadium. Throws it so far out of the back of the end zone, it goes into the tunnel.
That's crazy. I didn't see that. That's wild. How do you even do that?
He just, launched it out of bounds. It was awful. The Giants are finally moving on, and they announced that they're going to start Jackson Dart.
I did see that. I'm
against
excited.
The Chargers. I don't think I like that.
I'm excited to see Dart get some action. I can't be any worse, I don't think.
I'd rather put Jameson before I put Dart.
Well, yeah, 100%. I keep forgetting that Jameson's there.
Yeah, I think that's just like such a tough situation because I feel like Brian Dable is fighting for his job, and he even like kind of mentioned that in the draft process that like they wanted to bench Jackson Dart for the season and like let him be the guy going forward. But I think again he's fighting for his job, running out of options. He's got to do it now. I hope that doesn't ruin it. But like, let me pull up the Giants' schedule real quick, dude. It's tough.
Really?
It's tough. Yeah, like coming up. They got their Jackson Dart into the fire where they have the Chargers, the Saints, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles again.
Oh, we play them that
Niners.
quick?
I guess, yeah, that's a pretty quick turnaround.
Weird. Huh.
But you have really good defenses.
Yeah.
In the Eagles, the Broncos, and the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the Bears after that and the Packers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, this gets worse as
Bears
we go
and
on.
Bears defense really, I mean, they looked pretty good. Granted, it was against them boys, but
And they look solid. I don't know, but I hope this doesn't ruin Jackson Dart. But the fans were chanting that they wanted Dart, so hopefully
we'll see.
Hopefully they get it.
I don't think that it would ruin Dart. I mean, even if you put him in this game, which I would personally, if you're going to put him in, wait until the Saints game. But I'm not a coach.
That's what I'm saying. I'd put Jameson before I put Dart in. Like this early in the season, I expected to see Dart this season, but I thought it was going to be way later than week 4.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know enough about the guy personally. I'm not a big college.
He looked really good.
Guy, so
he looked really good in preseason, coming out of Ole Miss. So
yeah.
he was one of the quarterbacks which was on the QB class for Josh Gruden.
Oh yeah.
I watched that episode. That one was okay. It's a very corny snap count. Like it's pretty
really.
Funny. Yeah. So every quarterback that was on that show, Josh Gruden's like, all right, give me your hard count. Mm-hmm. And Jackson Dart was the only one. He's like, all right. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just claps.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. But here, I'm going to really quickly pull up this video because I'm going to show you one of the best ones from that class. And I want you to try and guess who this was.
You remember your snap count at K-State?
I do, man.
Let's hear it.
It was want me to
Yeah,
go
stand
full
up. Let me hear it.
Ready, set. Green 88. Green 88. Son.
Perfect.
That's what it was.
That's Will Howard.
Was it? I was going to say he said K-State, so I was like, well, okay, I know who this is.
Will Howard, Willie franchise. That's what I'm going to start calling him. So the Eagles had a pretty good comeback.
Yeah.
To their game against the Rams.
I really hate not being in network to watch these games, and I just have to watch them through Instagram. That was a bad day, for one. None of my bets were hitting. I'm bedridden from surgery. I am watching Steelers-Pats game, which I didn't really care about that much, but I was just happy to watch some football. And again, none of my bets for that stupid game were hitting. So I'm sad laying in bed. You text me, say, what the hell's going on with Philadelphia? And I think I said verbatim, I don't want to talk about football.
You did. You said you were sad, so
And
I didn't text you anymore.
yeah,
And I was like, well, I'll just sit here by myself.
but the Lord answered my prayers.
It was just 19-7 at halftime.
Dude, out of nowhere, our quarterback, Jalen Hurts, brings it down the field. We calm everybody's nerves. And then Jordan Davis, the big man, takes it all the way down, field goal block. Beautiful way to end the game.
That was crazy.
And-
like, Matthew Stafford was moving down the field, and I was like, they're going to kick the field goal. Mm-hmm. And they already blocked one field goal.
Well, I was
The
going to
Eagles
say,
did.
let me look
Prior
up
to
this
this.
stat because it's something crazy. So the last time that the Eagles blocked 2 field goals in a game was exactly 50 years ago. To the day, September 21st, 1975. How cool is that?
Even, like, cooler, you still are in the league. There were 9 blocked field goals.
Yeah, what a weird
Week
week
3.
for that. It's something that you
9.
almost never see.
There were 9 of them just in week 3.
That's crazy.
That was crazy. But do you think this game is finally going to put to bed all the narratives that Jalen Hurts can't throw the football?
No, the narrative's going to stay around forever.
Even after throwing 230 yards and 3 touchdowns?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. He's not a top 5 QB. Hey, shut up. He is.
He doesn't throw a lot, but when he can, holy shit.
Exactly. Like we said last week, and I'll say this until the day that I'm dead, he doesn't need to put up the stats to be a top 5 quarterback. Because he can do it when he needs to, but we have a team where you don't need to do that.
Yeah, he's not flashy all the time.
No.
He does.
It's just textbook.
And then that win was like his 17th win in a row where he started and finished the
That's
game for the
crazy.
Eagles. He's won 17 times. Do you think he needs humble to remember what it's like
Well,
to lose?
I was talking to my friend Jared, who is also a huge Eagles fan, and he was saying what we all say is, "God damn it, the Eagles are giving me a heart attack," like always. I wouldn't have been. Let me rephrase this. I would have been upset if we lost, obviously, but I think our time is coming that we will need to be humbled. The past 2 years, we've had a pretty good streak, and then we lose just a random game that I feel like we shouldn't lose. And for some reason, that sparks a fire under Nick Sirianni, and we just go crazy. I mean, 2 years ago? I don't remember our exact stats, but we had a crazy run, and then out of nowhere, we lose to the Jets. Should have been an easy game to win. And then from that moment on, Nick Sirianni said, let's start over. Let's fire up. It's 0-0. We're starting from the beginning. And they did. I think, if I remember correctly, we went undefeated for the rest of that season. It was just that Jets
Probably.
loss. Jets loss is what I mean to say.
But when does the first Eagle loss show up? Do you think it shows up this week? Eagles Bucks?
It's totally possible. I mean,
Bucks are 3-0.
yeah, seeing Baker Mayfield, especially if he gets fired up,
It's in Tampa Bay. Yeah,
He just goes
if you manage to piss off
crazy.
Baker Mayfield,
he goes crazy.
it's gonna be a problem.
Pull up the
It's gonna be
Eagles
a problem.
schedule here.
I got it right here in my face, dude. Don't you worry. And the Broncos, week 5.
We'll see. Okay, now that's a game that I feel like we should win, but
Bo Nix hasn't been looking too hot.
he
recently.
hasn't. This year,
Well,
I think he's kind of on a slump.
Just to start the season.
Yeah.
So I'll see. But like he was kind of like that last year. He was
was.
a rookie last year, granted.
was.
But he figured it out towards the end of the season.
And I'll be honest, I don't know much about the Broncos defense this year. I haven't been watching a lot of their games, so I don't really know how they compare. But yeah, Bucks is definitely one that we could totally lose. Giants, for some fucking reason, no matter how bad they are or how good they are, it's always a super close game. So that could be one that just shockingly surprises us out of nowhere. Especially if Dart is actually decent.
You think Carson Wentz is still going to be available?
Well, I was just about to say
that Vikings
October
game comes
19th, that would be a Carson Wentz revenge game. And I hate to say it, I love my Eagles, but I really love Carson Wentz. If I saw him beat the Eagles, there would be a part of me that's like, all right, good on you. I give respect where respect is due.
I mean, they put up 48 points, but like I said, there were
Yeah, 2 on defense.
two defensive scores. He didn't even throw for 200 yards. He threw 170.
But he still looked good.
Still
I mean,
2 touchdowns, 14 for 20. Like,
after
still
having
did
some
look good.
time to sit and maybe finally rest that back and leg,
and every other
other
accumulated over his short NFL season.
but
Or career?
I miss Carson Wentz. I love Jalen Hurts, but man, do I miss Carson Wentz. He was so good.
I don't know why. I truly don't. But I saw someone posted a picture of it getting ready for this game, and Carson Wentz, number 11 from Minnesota Vikings jersey.
It looks pretty
Looks kind of
tough.
nice.
I saw. I follow him on Instagram, and he posted like a picture of him taking the snap count. He looks good in that helmet, dude. I don't know. Purple on
Well,
Carson.
it's the team he grew up for.
Exactly,
So he's playing for. He's got a little bit of fire
No,
to him.
I'll always root
like
for
his
Carson
team.
Wentz, man. If I have to follow any other team this year, I've never disliked Minnesota, but if I have to follow another team, it's going to be Minnesota.
I don't know why I'm attached to Minnesota or attracted to.
They're fun
it's
to
also
watch.
A team I kind of like.
Them and the Bills have always been like two teams that I'm like, okay, if it's not Philly or the Steelers, I'm going to watch their games and I'm going to enjoy it. But lately, it's been Minnesota over anybody. I mean, even last year, I loved watching them. They were kind of like
Sam Darnold was
Sam
so
Darnold
good.
came out of nowhere. I mean, he looked terrible at the Jets. Everybody wrote him off, just for him to come back and have a great season.
Do you think the problem with J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings right now is because Aiden O'Connell has a tendency and a history to fix bad quarterbacks in Minnesota? And maybe J.J. McCarthy just needs fixing.
That might be it.
He hasn't been bad.
He
yet
needs to have a bad season so that he can
need fixing.
He's like
he
a
needs to leave
phoenix rising from the ashes.
Leave Minnesota to then come back to Minnesota.
Send him to the Jets for a year. Let him have an awful year. Let him come back.
Like Josh Dobbs.
Oh
Sam
my God,
Darnold.
Josh Dobbs, dude, that was crazy to watch. I loved watching him for Minnesota.
The most Linsanity run for like that 3-game stretch. He was awesome.
He was great.
He was awesome.
I mean, he
awesome.
wasn't bad at for being at like a QB2 for the Steelers. I enjoyed watching him for the Steelers too. But
he was going Pittsburgh.
Is he in the league anymore?
Yeah, he plays for the Pats.
Really?
I'm also a Josh Dobbs fan.
Yeah.
So. I follow him around. He was at the oh wow! I just spilled my words like crazy. He was at the Niners last year.
Okay.
Now he's in the Pats. Speaking of the Niners, Mac Jones, he's finding a way.
He's never been a bad quarterback. I mean, he's never been great, but
not the Vikings, Minnesota. Oh my God! Whoa! Let me start over. Hold on.
Oh man, what an episode!
San Francisco 49ers, 3-0.
And
Mac
they
Jones.
were another team that I got completely wrong because really expected them to be pretty bad.
I told you.
You did. You
But,
know
like,
ball but more than I.
If they get out of this slump of injuries that they're in right now, because Brock Purdy's out, George Kittle's out, Nick Bosa just got announced yesterday. He's out for the season. Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah, whatever. He's out for the seaseason, but again, they're 3-0. If they can keep finding ways to win by the time those guys come back, which they maybe could. I don't know. No, Jags.
You looking at their
Rams,
schedule right now?
Bucks are the next three. Yeah, Jags, Rams, and Bucks are the next three. I had them losing to the Bucks in our preseason predictions.
Which the Bucks look really good. So
Bucks look really good.
I'm really enjoying
really
watching
good.
Baker Mayfield. I know that we're like all over the place this episode, but
He looks really fun. That's the whole fun of it, dude.
I'm having a great time.
We're having fun.
But no, watching Baker, I don't know where I was going with that. I just like talking about Baker Mayfield. Baker's always been one of those guys that I kind of just followed for the hell of it. Because right when he got out of college, as I've admitted before, I'm not a college ball guy. But it was pretty obvious he was going to the Browns. And he wasn't bad at the Browns. They just gave up on him and gave him no pieces to work with. So to see him leave and have a career, awesome.
He gave them their first playoff win in God knows how long.
Mm-hmm. And they just
said,
threw him to the
thanks.
side.
See ya. We're going to go get Deshaun Watson. So
Dumbasses.
that was a nice little revenge game. He was talking afterwards. The defensive coordinator for the Jets, I believe it was defensive coordinator, was the head coach for the Panthers that cut Baker Mayfield.
Oh, really?
When he was at the Panthers? Yeah. I
Forgot he was at the Panthers.
He said it was a nice little revenge game.
Yeah.
So that was a fun game. Tampa Bay, 3-0. New York Jets, 0-3. I want to talk about that really quickly. We'll get back on track, but there's the 3-0 teams and the 0-3 teams, and I want to talk about who we think the best and the worst are out of those categories.
Okay. All right. Give me some names.
So let's start with the 3-0 teams here in the league. I'm going to rattle them off for you. We got the LA Chargers, San Francisco 49ers, Indianapolis Colts, Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who's the best for the 3-0 team?
Who do you think I'm going to say?
The Colts?
Okay. I do think that the Eagles are the best out of that group. If the Eagles weren't in that group, I would have to give it to the Colts.
I don't know. I'm between Colts and the Bucks.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Hold on.
The
What am I
Bills are
thinking?
there.
Justin Herbert is awesome.
And Justin Herbert does look really good.
But he's looking awesome.
Indiana
I'm going
Jones.
Chargers.
Indiana Jones looks so good. I don't know why.
Chargers.
Listen, I was super wrong about the Chargers because I thought that they were going to fall off this year too. I was listening to Dave Portnoy, and he's an idiot.
Oh.
stupid.
There's your mistake.
Well, okay, I thought this beforehand, but then he was like, I don't know why people are hyping up Justin Herbert. He's just not that great. And I was like, thank you. Somebody agrees with me.
I
And
think Dave Portnoy is famous because he just spends money. He just gambles all the time.
I wish we could be famous for spending money.
Once we have all that money. Now, he has gone on some runs. Which,
He has.
Of course, obviously it does help. But no, I'm going with the Chargers here. And I didn't have the Chargers too high in that division. I thought the Chiefs would still manage to squeak out the division this year, and then the Broncos and the Chargers would be right behind them, both at 10-7.
Yeah.
But this is the Chargers right now.
They're
This is
looking
the
great. Their
Chargers.
offense is Justin Herbert alone.
Is it too early to say Justin Herbert MVP season?
I don't think it's too early. It's definitely a possibility.
He probably
it's a
I
high
saw probably
possibility.
one of the greatest throws I've ever seen when he threw that late touchdown to Keenan Allen. Running out to his left across his body, and I mean just perfectly.
That was
Perfectly
really
hits
nice.
Keenan
Oh my
Allen.
God, yeah, like it just got past the defender. It looked like it skipped a frame through the defender's hands.
Hey, I don't know how he got it in there.
It was
awesome.
amazing.
It was electric. Too
That's all
early.
there
Like
is.
3 weeks in. I mean, is Justin Herbert the MVP? If the season ended right now,
If the season ended right now, yes,
yeah.
yeah, 100%.
I like the Chargers. I do. I really do.
That being said,
Um,
I think I'm going to go ahead and make a bet for Indiana Jones MVP.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
he hasn't turned the ball over yet.
He hasn't. He's
I'll
a
give it
good
to him.
quarterback. The Giants just fucking suck.
It honestly is hilarious that the Giants had Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley in the room, and the moment that they leave,
It's
they're automatically one of the best players.
It is just proof that it's not the players. It is absolutely the team.
So yeah, something's going on at the top of the organization. They gotta figure that out because that's just not a good look.
It's bad.
It is bad. It's bad. But okay, now who's the worst 3-0 team out of that list? I gotta say the 49ers.
I got to go 49ers too.
I think
Yeah,
I
just
gotta say the
looking at it.
49ers. I think they're ridiculed with injuries.
Yeah,
They're
I don't think
finding
there's
ways
any
to
way.
win, but
They could totally go playoffs, but I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders at all this year.
yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the points, and I just think this is funny. So the Colts have outscored their opponents by 47 points this season so far. I think that's funny.
Crazy.
They've scored 103 points and have allowed 56.
Wow.
Is any others close to that? The Seahawks have outscored their opponents by 41, and that's it.
Wow, really?
Their offense has been lighting it up.
They
But
look good.
I gotta go with the Chargers for the best, and then the Niners for the worst. They got too many injuries, and they're just squeaking out wins.
Hey. We can add this in the episode or not. If I called Tom right now, do you think that he would say the Colts?
Oh yeah, do that right now. If you don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
All right, I'll call him. Our first guest on the podcast.
The News Podcast.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Hey, man. We are recording an episode of Yens and News right now, and I just need your opinion on something.
Okay.
So, who do you think the best 3-0 team in the NFL is right now out of the list that I'm going to give you? The Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills, Los Angeles Chargers, Tampa Bay Bucks, San Francisco 49ers, and the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay, do you want me to give you what you want to hear, what I want to hear? Or what I want to say?
I want your opinion.
I want Tom.
My opinion is the Buffalo Bills are the best 3-0 team.
Wow.
That being said,
Oh.
Danny Dimes and Jonathan Taylor, are you kidding me? They're number one.
There it is. There it is.
They're my pick.
That's what I was expecting you to say. All right, man. Tell the fans bye.
All right, yep. Hi, everybody.
See you, bud. All right. I knew that the Colts would come in there at some point.
That was not the answer I was expecting, but
Not at all.
I thought he was very quickly going to say the Colts. I mean, all right, I'm still locking in the Chargers. So.
All right.
All right, other side of this, 0-3 teams. Who's the best? Who's the worst?
Let's list them off.
New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, New Orleans Saints, Houston Texans, Tennessee Titans, New York Giants. Man, bad time to be a New York fan right now. That's
Yeah. Wow. Okay. We're going best first. Best out of those?
let's go with the worst. I feel
Worst
like
out
that'd
of
be
those?
easier.
I think I have to go the Giants.
Okay.
I think I got to go the Giants. The Saints are up there, but the Giants, you've got a star quarterback, you have key players, and you've got an all right defense, and you can't do anything.
Russell Wilson looked really bad week 1 and week 3.
Yeah.
Week 2 was awesome. This is my grievance. We're gonna go off track just a little bit.
We've
but
been
my
doing it
grievance
all day.
with people playing a really long time in their career.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson had an awesome career in Seattle.
He did.
He was awesome. Absolutely electric. He's ruining his legacy.
Well, okay, I said the same thing about Rodgers. Why? I understand the love of the game and wanting to play, but you really you've cemented yourself as this star player, a name that will be remembered, and then to, in Rodgers' case, go to the Jets and have 2 terrible years. 1 year where you barely even played. It looks bad. And like for Russ to go to the Steelers, and he wasn't like the worst at the Steelers, but he was no Big Ben. I mean, he couldn't make anything work. And also to have that QB battle between him and Justin Fields, it was just a bad look. And now to go to the Giants and airball everything and not be able to get it where a seasoned quarterback should be able to throw the ball, you're ruining this legacy.
Yeah, well, that's why Aaron Rodgers went to the Steelers. This is the
Gotta
renegade
fix it.
resurgence, what I'm calling. Yeah,
Which-
he's going to bounce back.
Honestly, he might. I don't know.
He's not looking too bad 3 weeks in.
He looks a lot better than I expected him to.
Even the week 3 game, like, was not his best game so far this season, but still, like, had 2 really good scoring drives and like managed to get a win. Had that quarterback accountability, so I'm liking it going forward. And I'm telling you, the second I see the belt celebration, almost saw it week 3. He put his hands on his hips, and I thought it was coming, and I had the jersey on my phone ready to hit order. I was really close, and they showed the replay, and I was like, all right, he didn't do it.
They scored, and like I must have been just a little bit behind because I got the text and said, "Did he just do the belt?"
I was like, did he just do the celebration, the belt celebration? I was like yelling at Anna like my wife, like she knew what the heck I was talking about.
I know. I had to. My wife Izzy does not like football, so Sundays can be a little fickle sometimes. But
What a word.
I know. Yeah, I've been trying to use my dictionary. So I had to pull up the laptop and watch in like 240p while we watched King of the Hill in the background.
I thought that's what it was. when
Yeah.
you took the picture. It's King of the Hill.
It's a good show.
It is. All right, Giants worst team 0-3. I have to agree with you. I have to see how Jackson Dart does. I'm almost tempted to give it to the Dolphins. The Saints honestly haven't looked
They're not
terrible
as bad as I expected. them to be.
offensively. They offensively haven't looked terrible, so I was really dissing Spencer Rattler. He hasn't looked too bad. Texans got to figure it out really bad.
Yeah, they're
Titans-
just such a mediocre team.
Titans might have the guy in Cam Ward. He just has nothing around him to protect him.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like him.
if we're going for the best of the 0-3 teams, I have to give it to the Titans for no real specific reason besides Cam Ward. They don't look bad, and their defense is all above average, but they just don't have the pieces to make a team work really. And I like watching them play though. So part of me just has a little soft spot for the Titans, I think, because every other team on here just really, really sucks, especially the Dolphins.
Yeah. So the Titans, yeah, they got to build around Cam Ward. I like him. I think he's gonna be solid. Dare I say, I'm tempted to say the best 0-3 team is the Jets. But,
Really?
the Justin Fields injury, but even then, like they were about to win the game against the Bucs.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but like they gave Baker Mayfield too much time. They gave him like a minute and 40 left.
Yeah.
Way too much time for Baker Mayfield.
I
Clearly,
could-
and even then, week 1, they looked really good
Right.
against the Steelers.
I could totally agree with you on that. I don't know. They're the Jets. I never have a lot of faith in them.
That's also true. They got the pieces. Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall on offense. I think Justin Fields is out for 1 more week, maybe 2.
What
I
was
don't
his
know.
injury?
Concussion?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to bring up Brees Hall, he's just not looking as great as he was, and I don't think that he has the O-line to let him get the yardage.
They've struggled on O-line really, really badly. They're trying to build it, but it's still, of course, not there.
Right.
That was the whole reason Rodgers sucked in New York because he was running for his life.
Oh yeah.
Every single snap.
That's all there is to it. Is really their O-line, because like you said, they do have the pieces. They've got weapons. It's not like they're not the worst team in the world. I don't know. I got to go Tennessee on this one.
Yeah. Okay. Do any of these 0-3 teams make the playoffs?
Ooh. Okay.
Statistically, doesn't sound like it's
No.
good. But do any of these teams figure it out week 4 moving forward.
Part of me, I don't know if I'm just biased because, oh man, I don't know. The Texans, maybe if they figure it out after week 6, but
If things get messy in the South Division, the Texans can turn it around, and the Colts start to fall off a little bit with their tougher schedule.
yeah.
Then maybe they clinch it. I don't foresee a wild card round.
But
for the
I also don't
Texans.
foresee the Colts falling off. So
Yeah, like I don't know. Like there's a lot of these teams are AFC teams,
right.
and like I just realistically can't see the Jets sneaking in over some other teams. The
No.
Dolphins, no.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is with the Dolphins right now. I mean, like we said, Tua is a major problem, and Mike McDaniel's I don't think is a good coach.
I think
but
it's just a team thing. Yeah,
they like look at him last year. Did they lose a lot of pieces in the offseason? Because I don't.
Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith.
Johnny Smith went crazy last year. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Those are big, but
Because they're on the Steelers.
I forgot Ramsey went to the Steelers too.
Mika Fitzpatrick is gone.
Yep.
I wonder if people starting to realize Mika was actually kind of good.
He was
because,
never
again,
bad,
Steelers defense struggling against the deep ball.
Mm-hmm. As always. As always.
Yeah, everyone's chasing stats, but quiet is good. Is what people don't understand on defense.
Oh, absolutely.
Quiet is good. People are complaining right now that they're like Travis Hunter isn't doing anything spectacular on defense. He's not giving anything up.
He's exactly. Yeah.
Quiet is good.
I would rather
in
have
situations like this.
no stats than stats against me.
Exactly. So I don't know, but yeah, maybe not looking good for these other 3 teams. These 1 and 2 teams,
I mean,
Chiefs.
Look up
making
the 1 and 2
playoffs?
teams here.
I mean, the big ones that are 1 and 2 are, like we said earlier, Ravens and Chiefs, and one of them is going to be 1 and 3 after next week. That's what's crazier.
That's going to be a
what's
really interesting
crazier.
game.
I am tempted to say that is Sunday night, but I am not 100% sure. I mean, I would think so. It has to be a primetime.
If
game.
I had to go between the two, though, I've got to give it to the Ravens. They look more sound. Derrick Henry just needs to learn how to hold on to the ball.
Their defense is bad.
Yeah.
Their defense is bad.
But-
they could not stop the run last night.
Could they not? I didn't
Oh
really
my
get to
God,
watch
it
the
was
game
so-
too much, but
Holy cow, it was so bad. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs were just torching.
Gibbs was running. And Detroit to not take the knee and to just was it Gibbs or Monty that ran in for the touchdown?
No, okay, so yeah, that whole it was what was it? It was 4th and 4?
Something
4th and
like that.
3?
Yeah.
And they throw a 10, 15-yard pass to Amon-Ra, which is crazy to convert on 4th down. And then, yeah, the next play they handed to Montgomery, and he takes off for a touchdown.
Dan Campbell. What a set of balls on that guy.
I mean, we say it every year, but holy shit.
I really like watching him as a coach.
Because I mean, like the run game was dominant all night, and you're like, all right, 4th and 3, hand it off to I don't know, can't remember. I think honestly, Montgomery was in the backfield at that time. You're like, all right, just hand it off to him. He can easily get up the yard. And then like Jared Goff steps back, and I was like, oh my god.
No, it just goes to show that taking risks is not always a bad thing in the NFL. Mike Tomlin could really learn something from.
Oh, you think? I don't think we've talked about that enough.
But well, I guess that'll probably do it for this week, huh?
I think so.
All right.
I mean, that's kind of it. We're heading into week 4, so
Should be a good week.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm gonna keep drinking this IC Light I have right here.
Hopefully next week I'm feeling
Let's
a
go
little bit
Bucks.
better.
Just got eliminated from the playoffs.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a baseball guy at all, so I don't know. anything that's going
Oh,
on
they're
there,
not
but-
good. We're wasting Paul Skeen's potential, but that's fine. That's another podcast.
We'll talk about that in another episode. But on that, thank you guys for listening. Follow us on socials: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. I finally figured out what was wrong with Apple Podcasts, so those should be up and active.
What's the problem? Them?
No, it was me being stupid.
Oh,
I set it up for
geez.
subscriber only, which is like the default option, which is stupid. Who's going to pay to listen to this? Not me.
Is that why we had to pay for Apple Podcasts and Apple Podcasts only? You think?
We'll talk about that off the podcast.
Oh no!
But thank you guys so much. We will see you all next week. With that, stay loud, stay proud. We'll see you on game day.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go.